I didn't check the sound.
Hi.
Oh, looks like it's okay.
I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track, so thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Yeah, it's a little bit low shutter speed or low frame rate. I mean, it looks like it's fine on here, but on the screen it's showing with a little bit of lag. Anyway, we're going to deal with it. We just got home.
Just ran up the stairs.
I'm glad that I had because I had to do a broadcast on Sunday at church, and so the camera was in the case, and everything was not set up. And
it's been a crazy day from thing to thing to thing to thing.
It's been a crazy week.
In fact, I have not had dinner yet, so I have some little piggies right here.
Keto bricks.
That I'm going to eat, which I was going to eat before we started, but then the time all of a sudden was here. So now I'm sad.
Okay. Marie says I'm pretty well stocked up on Keto Chow, so unless it's a new flavor I want to buy and try, I don't have much reason to stop by. At the warehouse.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Let's see. We got Valiant 93. The first B is silent. Okay. Bernadette and Rob. Nice. Betsy's here.
Okay.
How was the concert? It was pretty good.
It was good. It was cute. Sam's teacher is having a baby, so she's retiring. And they bought them, all the kids got together and bought them
stuff.
Bought her like presents and stuff. So each class had flowers and donuts and blah, blah, blah. So it was really cute that she got honored in that way when she was leaving.
Dennis enjoyed the pumpkin sausage soup. It was fantastic.
That was going to be my dinner. I might eat some after this. We'll see.
Max, there was a big bowl of it, and he completely ate the whole thing.
Oh no, my pig fell.
Exposing Darkness is here. So is Rick Wind. Mama Cat says hello and happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Storm Chasing Gal is listening a little bit.
Do you guys care if I eat my keto bricks with you?
Go ahead and do it. Suzanne says hi everyone. Thanks Chris and Miriam for the meetup on Saturday. Yummy food and loved seeing Dawn, Mike, and Kim.
Oh, I know. It's so awesome.
Donald is new to keto. Welcome. What is the maximum amount of time I should be on a keto diet? So another way to think of keto is it's the proper human diet. There is no reason, well, let me put it another way. Is it reasonable to think that if you use keto to help you lose weight and then go back to eating the way that you used to, that you wouldn't gain weight again? In other words, it's not really a diet, it is a lifestyle. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, but there are different kind of phases and stages you're in. Because when you're losing weight, if that's your goal, you're going to be doing different things than when you're maintaining. So keto in general, we feel like it's our lifestyle, right? But if you can handle when you're metabolically flexible, when you've got the goals that you wanted to, putting a little bit more carbs in, everybody's different. Everybody does things different ways. But I think what Chris is saying is if you ate donuts to get here, you probably shouldn't eat donuts when you're done because you'll get here again, right?
I spent 30-something years ruining my metabolism and health. I am probably going to be doing a low-carbohydrate diet for the rest of my life. And I'm okay with that. So there you go. Mama Cat says it's our last week of school until summer break. Yeah, we have one more week next week. And then we're going on the cruise.
Yeah, and they definitely are feeling it. All the kids are staying up late. I'm like, go to bed. I still have to wake up early.
Exposing Darkness says, are you having a Memorial Weekend sale?
Right.
We are. So let's see. The link to the thing is in the description of this video. And the note says, let's talk about the Memorial Day promo. Oh, and let me make sure I'm sharing the right thing. Okay, hey. Wow, there's a link to it. Right. Okay. So here's the skinny of it. Customers who create, the short version is, if you create a new My Chow subscription between May 25th, not now, May 25th,
On the weekend.
at 12:01 a.m. Eastern, And ending May 29th at 11:59 Eastern, also known as the promotional period, we're going to be giving you $25 in store credit when the second box ships. We did something similar last year, although we didn't have all the processes in place and it wasn't automated like it's going to be this time.
You guys didn't know we had problems on the back end. We don't have to share that with everyone.
Yeah, well, that's okay. And that shipment must occur within 65 days of the qualifying My Chow purchase. If you cancel or otherwise extend the shipment past the 65 days, then you wouldn't be able to get the $25 store credit. So, and again, it has to be begun and completed during the... Begun and completed. You have to actually sign up. Here. Have some lemon flavored stuff. If you create a subscription before or after, it's not eligible. There you go. That is the promotion that we are doing for Memorial Day. There are a lot of companies that do larger promotions during certain times of the year. They give bigger discounts. We prefer to try and keep our prices down as much as we can all the time instead. Rather than... Can I just mute you?
Yes! Just mute me.
Anyway, rather than having our prices high and then giving you a giant discount 1 or 2 times a year, like I said, we just try to keep the prices as low as we can. So for Memorial Day, we're doing that. You get an extra you get a $25 store credit when your second order ships. It's actually in place of the normal 5% store credit that you would get for that second box.
And the thing is, it's kind of confusing, but it's really cool because it's a free $25 essentially.
So the short of it,
I'm sorry,
make a new My Chow subscription during Memorial Day weekend. You'll get a $25 credit when your second box ships.
I'm so sorry that I'm coughing. I was sick, and I'm just kind of at the end of it. And so, I'm sorry.
Oh, dang it. We just lost the chat. Hold on a second. Someone asked, not current. The way it's set up, it's only for new subscribers. So if you currently have a subscription, you could make another one. You could find some way to make it so that you would get that during the period. But it's only set up for new subscriptions. Man, now I gotta do bicycles. Here, you guys can watch with me.
Bicycles? Bowling balls?
That's not a bicycle. That's actually a...
motorcycle.
Motorcycles. Motorcycles. This is so tedious. Still more motorcycles. What is going on here? I have never gotten this many. It really thinks that I must be a
terrorist.
Or
that's not a motorcycle. That was a shadow.
Fire hydrant. Wow. Fire hydrant.
There's one on the bottom.
Is there? Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. So now I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to put in the...
2-factor authentication code.
Standard.
I believe in you.
Oh.
It's okay. There's always technical difficulties sometimes.
It's because I was I was on the screen that showed the... Oh my gosh. It's doing it again. I hope you all are having fun in the chat. Anyway, all the terms and conditions, I think I put in the link just before... Oh my gosh.
There you go. No, it worked. Ah.
Okay. Let me get the terms and conditions again.
It's fine.
Okay. And maybe it... Okay. All right, here we go. Hey, it's saved where we were. Okay, Maurice says, tip on the pumpkin sauce soup. Leave out the broth, and it's an excellent dip for pork rinds, meat chips, or keto crackers. There's a little bit more water in here.
Oh, also on my pants.
Gina says, good evening, everyone. So Lori's here. Deb wants to know, what are keto bricks? So, if you go to...
Our friend...
KetoBrick.com.
Make them. And then you melt them down and put them in these piggy molds.
It's a big giant brick that has 1,000 calories. People ask us all the time, hey, why don't you make a Keto Chow bar that's like a meal? And no, because Keto Brick exists. They do a better job than we would. We'll stick to what we do good. Crystal says, I just had chai latte today. I was kind of afraid to try it out. But I love it and it smells good too.
Yay, Crystal.
And left a 5-star review.
Thank you.
Valiant says, Ricola.
Ricola.
Yeah, let's see. Marie says, I'd love to leave reviews, but I don't check my email often enough to catch the email with the review link. Would prefer the review link to come via text. We could do that, but it would cost us probably about $15,000 a year to implement that, is the problem. So, Exposing Darkness says, is that okay with pick your own, not just the, it's either one of them, either the pick your own or the surprise box, either one.
Totally.
Let's see. Penny says, if a subscription is created, done, on the 25th, is that the May box? Yes. Then the June box would be delivered next. Yeah, so whenever you place your order, if you're getting the surprise one, if you're getting the choose your own, you just get whatever you choose. When you when you order the surprise box, the month that you place the order for the surprise box, you get that month's box. Even if you order like on the last day of the month, you would get that month's probably when we ship it out the next day.
Midnight.
Yeah. Denise says, I signed up a few days ago and got my May box yesterday.
Sorry.
You could always make a new one and then say, hold on for a second.
You could.
Let's see. Denise, Mama 4 said, did I miss the sale? So the sale, I put the...
It starts on the 25th.
Yeah, it starts on the 25th. And the reason why we brought this up today is because we sent out an email letting people know that it's coming.
Yes.
And people were like, well, how do I get it? And we're like, hold on.
It's coming.
Not yet. Yeah, so we actually had a couple of phone calls. So Travis wanted us to address that today.
For sure. Okay, I'm done eating Keto Brick. I'm ready to be here.
Okay. And Betsy says, nerd, nerd, nerd.
Yeah, right. There goes my face.
Yeah, we do normally send a text, but not about doing reviews. It's not set up for that. Radical Geek is here. It has been a hot minute.
Hello.
Lori says, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Can't stay. Have a good evening.
Be safe.
And this is
today.
Miriam's coughing reminds me of Studio C skit.
Sorry.
Where one character proudly announces that he is keto while eating some very dry macadamia nuts.
I think you're right. I think I've seen that one. That's funny.
Let's see. Yeah, and Radical Geek votes for a revival of the Stoka bar.
I know.
The original Stoka bars.
I freaking love those.
Miriam was like, we should buy them out.
I told him we should have bought them out.
Nah. Crystal Harris says, shop reminded me to make a review when it came a week ago, but just had it today, and it was so good that I remembered. Nice.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Exposing Darkness says, I wish core was eligible. So the thing about core is, well, here's the deal. The sweetened core is currently out of stock. So if that was eligible for subscriptions, we would be scrambling right now to cancel people's subscriptions, which would be terrible.
Yeah.
So that's why stuff that's new, the limited edition, we don't know if it's going to be like stocked permanently. It's not available as the subscription. So
yes.
Storm Chasing Gal says, yeah, my sweet keto friend is sending me chai latte and tea bags. Nice. Rhiannon's here.
Hi, Rhiannon.
Teresa is late.
Hello, Teresa.
Elle wants to know what flavor of keto brick were those.
Oh, it was blueberry.
Blueberry. Oh.
Still in my throat.
Oh, you bought some of those when we were at Keto Con.
Yeah, I ordered some because I knew that they were having them. And then they got here while we were at Keto Con, and I bought some more at Keto Con.
She actually had her elbows up and she's like, get out of my way.
Get out of my way. I wish I would have got more bells because I think that's probably my favorite. And I think the ones I bought are gone. Dang it.
Let's see. Deborah says, I'm making orange cream, raspberry cheesecake, and root beer fillet ice cream for the Memorial Day weekend cookout.
That sounds awesome.
Jujubee has an off-topic question about bruises to stop forming. Boy, you got me. I think different people react differently. Like, I know Shauna, when she got a bruise, boy, that thing just went nuts.
Ginormous.
Whereas other people
just don't bruise that much.
Like, they fall on their face and they don't even get a black mark. So
yeah.
Radical Geek is hoping for banana core and peanut butter.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Sorry, my daughter's texting me.
And Betsy says, I would be concerned if the bruise is hard and maybe there's numbness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we already put in the link for the terms
we coughed
and
through
conditions.
the Memorial Day topic.
So just in case you guys want it again.
There it is.
Still in my clipboard.
If you want to
there
read
it
the
is.
words.
So Tracy had a really good question. Oh my gosh.
Tracy.
It did the thing again. You read Tracy's question.
Tracy had a good question. If I took a mixed shake out of their fridge, I think he meant the fridge, or she, sorry, and left it on the counter,
verbatim, so.
Will it go bad? Made with coconut oil, not cream. Okay, so that is a good question. And I think if it's made with coconut oil, that would maybe be why you're thinking differently. But the protein in Keto Chow is a milk base. So you've got to treat it like milk the whole time. So I would say yes, it would go bad if you leave it on the counter. If it was on the counter for a half an hour, maybe an hour, it'd probably be okay. But more than that, I'd say no.
Now, where the possible confusion comes from is if you think that the reason why Keto Chow can't be left out is because of heavy cream.
Oh, yes.
So if you were to use not heavy cream, would it last longer? It might last a little bit longer if you didn't use any fat at all, just water. But still, it's going to go bad.
Milk base, so I would say do not leave it out.
Boy, that is so annoying that it keeps doing that.
Why
I think it probably is going to keep doing that until
it probably
I restart.
will. It probably will. Well, we could always have a short live stream.
Oh, Jujubee says that the bruise has been 2 days and still growing. I would
go to the doctor for
sure.
Doctor
about that.
That's weird.
Bob says it was funny watching CJ's Keto Kitchen trying to open their May surprise box.
Oh.
I'm not sure I saw that video.
I didn't see that either. We'll have to go look.
CJ's Keto Kitchen. Hey, John, when you're going through this, can you remind me to check out CJ's Keto Kitchen video?
Perfect.
Thanks, John. You're a pal.
Speaking of John,
What?
Stefanie asked, assuming I have no problems with the texture, I actively enjoy the saltiness. Is it going to be a problem if I don't let this shake sit? Oh, I think they mean like when they first mix it.
Yeah. So in a word, no, it's fine.
No, it's totally fine. Yeah, you don't have to let it sit.
The only reason you let it sit is to make it taste better. And because I've heard, and I think most people will agree, that stuff that tastes better is gooderer.
Better.
So that's why we recommend you let it sit at least 30 minutes. As I'm pushing up my glasses, anyway. But yeah, that's the only reason. Some people say it tastes less salty. I agree. Some people say it thickens up. Depends on the fat that you use. We had somebody on Reddit asking about. They had mixed theirs up with butter, and they're like, it didn't thicken overnight. I'm like, well, number one, it's not supposed to thicken overnight. Sometimes it does, but it depends on the fat you use. And hey,
butter doesn't make it super thick.
Nope, it doesn't.
Yep.
But you can always use some gelatin. In
you
fact,
can.
if you go on YouTube and you do a YouTube search for Keto Chow gelatin.
Yep, you'll get a ton of videos.
And this actually came up a couple days ago. Someone was like, where can I get a recipe for Keto Chow and the Ninja Creamy?
Oh, yeah.
Go on YouTube and search for Keto Chow
Creamy.
Ninja Creamy. And CREMI. Yeah.
EAMI?
CREAMI. Anyway,
left
Jujubee says, I'll
accident.
send an email if it's bigger than in the morning. Military doctors are super hard to get a hold of. You can also do the hack where you draw a circle around the edge of it.
Oh, yeah.
Except that's more for like rashes.
Yeah, for rashes and stuff. But if it's getting bigger, if you draw a circle around it with a Sharpie, then you'll know if it gets bigger than it did.
Betsy says, email your doctor and stay out of Google. Annabella is here.
Right.
Hi there. Andy says, I leave mine out all the time. Guess I'll be more careful. Yeah, just treat it like milk. Once it's mixed, treat it like milk. If you feel reasonably comfortable leaving milk out on the counter for an hour or two, guess what? It's probably fine.
How comfortable you feel. When I was a little girl, I used to pour a glass of milk and leave it on the counter and then get up in the night and drink it.
Would you at least cover it?
No, I was a little girl. I was just glad I had some more milk.
Okay. You can microwave stuff, right?
I didn't think of that.
Crystal had a weird bruise when I started a brand new birth control, new
gosh,
brand of birth control.
yeah.
Realized what was happening when I stopped taking it. Lasted for a week. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's freaky.
Have you had any new medications? And that could be a confounding factor.
Right.
John, different John, says, hey, all made a guava grapefruit and orange mango with coconut oil as the fat yesterday. I forgot how good it is. How
Sounds
good
awesome.
it is. Oh, and Annabella's sick with the flu. I hope you get better
No,
soon.
honey.
My neighbors have COVID. Ooh.
Ugh.
Suzanne is here from California.
Hello, Susanna.
Let's see. What were we talking about today? And I totally. Anyway, I don't even remember what it was, but I said it like Spanish. It was really funny.
Yeah. I don't remember what that was.
Okay. What's that question right there?
That's the one I just read, but the one underneath it I can read. Is it possible to place a smaller one-time order and have it tacked onto my monthly subscription order in order to save on shipping?
So,
That would be ideal.
yes, it is. But let me offer a caveat.
No, it's not.
Okay. Any product that can be purchased as a subscription can be added as a one-time purchase inside of the subscription thing. So,
The
we'll
thing
do
that's
it live.
confusing is you have to do it within the subscription
Yeah, items that are subscriptions.
platform
So,
place. So
okay,
that's
here we
why
go.
it's a little confusing.
Let me see.
Let me sum up.
Well, I might even not be able to do it because hello,
KetoChow.net.
This is my Juan Paco Pedro de la Mar. Es mi nombre, sí.
Oh, we were not
Y cuando
together.
yo me voy, dicen que yo soy Juan Paco Pedro de la Mar. Juan Paco Pedro de la Mar. Okay, so in your subscriptions, which I don't have any right now, you can add a product, but you'll notice that it only has available items that are available on a subscription.
Right. So you couldn't
So,
put a
like the core,
core in there.
you couldn't. And you could go in and if you had a current subscription, you could go in and say, I want to add added a one-time item.
Yeah.
So, yes, you can add stuff, but
No, you can't.
what you're probably asking in this case,
So you want to
let's
put
see.
a core on there.
Yeah, what you would do.
Is do your subscription, then do the order, then call us or message us and say, hey, I just did an order and I also have a subscription. Can you just put those together so you can save on shipping? And I'll be like, sure, no problem.
Or, that's a good way to do it. You could also call and say, hey, my subscription just went through. Can I add to my order? Shopify added a feature where we can edit an order and add additional items to it.
Ooh.
And it just pops up and says, okay,
Thinking ahead of time
it was
here.
$90 was paid on this order. Another 70 needs to be collected. And then they can just send you an email. You click on the thing and then put in your payment and it's done.
Right.
So the easiest way to do it is call our real live actual human being
But that's hard.
customer service people and they can totally get you set up.
They're amazing.
The other thing about doing that is it will also prevent you from having to pay extra for shipping.
That's true, because then we won't have to refund you. Do it Chris's way. His way is the better way.
It's my way or the highway. Valiant says, what's the difference between a Ninja Creamy and an ice cream maker? A Ninja Creamy is a form of an ice cream maker.
It is an ice cream maker. And what it is you freeze whatever into the pint container that they provide you, right? The Ninja Creamy setup. And then you put it in, and it's like a fancy drill bit that just goes and just
Like
shaves
snow cone maker.
shaves the stuff down. So it's essentially forcing the ice cream to make itself into ice cream.
I think it's trying to focus on that.
But
I'm going to move out of the way.
it is.
Focus. The best ice cream maker is the one that you already have. The second best ice cream maker is a Ninja Creamy.
That's
they're
our
really
opinion.
cool.
Yeah, we were on a kick for a long time with those compressor ice cream makers.
Which are really cool.
We did Keto Chow in those all the time, and we bought one at the office, and now nobody uses it because
Yep.
we have the Ninja Creamy. So
Penny says, I love adding both butter and heavy cream for both ice cream and shakes. Yummy. Getting hungry, just typing it out.
yes,
Let's see. Annabelle says, a dear friend is buying a hot chook, a chicken here. And she's getting me some medicine. Oh, okay.
oh that's so nice.
Dennis says a huge difference. Okay. Smoothing Darkson says, I have prior subscriptions, so I don't think I can qualify. again, if you have an existing subscription and you somehow make it so that your subscription is during that period, probably going to work. Or if you, I don't know, cancel a subscription and make a new one.
If you want to work the system,
Yeah.
you can work the system.
And Annabella says, I have some nice news. I'm doing much better with my eating disorder. I'm getting more meat.
Good.
I've not fasted for 10 days. It's the longest I've eaten since March.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Kenneth wants to know if you used your Zozo Fit soup lately.
Gosh, you know what? I haven't in a while. And I'm supposed to be doing
You're
that.
supposed to be doing it every week.
Every week.
You should do that.
I should do that
You should do it tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Platte River Keto says, good evening, friends. Just got home from my evening walk.
Heck yes.
We actually went on a hike with
glad you went on a walk.
Dawn and...
Mike and Tony and Les.
Oh, why did I just
And
touch my
Chris
glasses?
and Miriam and Lynette.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
And then we had to cut it short because it started to rain.
And guess what? I started in my Google search
That's
maps.
right.
So I'm going to be able to go back.
John says, I made a gingerbread keto chow last week and decided to add some cinnamon after it was done. At least I thought I was adding cinnamon. I grabbed cumin by mistake.
No!
Oddly, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, John. I can't believe you ate it. Good for you.
That's awesome. Homer Shippo says, thanks for making me need to buy one and putting it at the cart.
Oh, sorry.
Janice says, Creamy is out of stock everywhere now. So they actually...
They go through phases.
They had
where they have
them... Okay, now we have the original Ninja Creamy, which is like the
Yes.
N300. And they differ based on how many of the pints they come with. We just buy the third-party ones off Amazon, and they're like super cheap, and they have silicone lids that are like
And they're
pink and
cute.
purple.
Purple, pink.
There's
Light blue.
there's the original one. They have different numbers of buttons. You only really, in my estimation, you only need the light ice cream and the respin button. All the other buttons are completely useless. There's also the Ninja Creamy Max, the new one, that I think isn't as useful
Because it's bigger.
it has more space if you want to do something like a shake or a blizzard. What's it called?
Dairy Queen.
Where you have the ice and the milk and the milkshake. If you want a milkshake, if you want to do a milkshake, it'll do a pint and a half. But if you want to do
Okay.
ice cream, it actually doesn't work as well.
That's a big milkshake. Like, who's going to eat a pint and a half of milkshake?
It's 3 cups.
Okay.
Anyway, I did see that the Ninja Creamy was available on Costco.com. I think it was like $115. And for a time it was on Woot.com as well, but I'm not sure if it still is. And that one was refurbished, which means somebody returned it.
And they
They
fixed
took it back, they inspected it, make sure it was working fine, and then you know for sure it's not going to break now. Let's
double
see.
check.
Carrie is going to be going to bed.
Oh, good night, Carrie.
Good night, Carrie.
Good night, Carrie.
Oh, yeah, Teresa says the creamy was supposed to be $112 at Costco online, but it's out of stock.
Oh,
Dang.
sorry.
And he says, I just checked shop. My order should be here on Thursday.
Yes.
Got stock up on orange cream.
Oh, yeah, orange cream sounds so good. Chris made orange cream last week for him and the kids, and they just blew through that so fast. Max is like, I'd like an orange, please. I want like an orange, please.
Yeah.
And then I didn't make him any.
Homer
Sorry,
Shippo
sorry.
doesn't want us to ever get rid of pina colada.
I like that flavor.
And Exposing Darkness says, I thought your website had a spot showing the progress of each Keto Chow stock. Maybe you only you can access
Oh, it's only
it on
sometimes.
certain flavors. So we have to turn it on.
Yep.
And we have to set the starting quantity compared to the current quantity, and then it shows a bar graph.
And what's confusing is you don't know how much we actually have. So the bar could be 10,000, but it's really, and so it doesn't really tell you like what it actually is. So we like to do it on like limited time or new releases or something like that, so that you can see if you think you're going to be able to get it or not. So.
It's Homer's Hippo, not Homer Shippo.
That's funny.
And Carrie is getting some of the magnesium had a
good.
credit. So the magnesium drops were really cheap. That's awesome. He says, I would love the licorice flavors to come back seasonally. That way I can stock up once a year.
I know, gosh.
Yeah, I don't know
That'd be
about
nice.
seasonal. I talked to Holly O'Fray today, and I said, hey, it's about time for us to do another popularity post. She's like, oh, yeah. I'll try and get it done before you guys leave on the cruise.
Oh, okay.
So,
that'd be cool.
yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting. Crystal says, I got my Ninja Creamy from a wholesale liquidation outlet.
Ooh,
place.
nice.
Check on Google to see if there's one near you.
Thank
McFlurry,
you.
yeah, there you go.
That's a good idea.
Meg is just listening. Passing
Meg.
thunderstorm pretty much destroyed my tomato and pepper start.
Oh, no.
We had a crazy thunderstorm here.
Just like a minute ago.
Yeah.
We were driving. It literally lasted while we were driving to the junior high, and then it stopped.
Yeah, it was about 7 minutes of what the Midwest would call a light downpour.
Yeah, it was pretty torrential for a second.
Kathy says, yeah, check Walmart and Kohl's for the Ninja Creamy. Just saw one at my local Walmart for $149. We paid $200 for ours, and we bought 2 of them because they were so awesome.
Yeah.
So, Teresa says, I have a creamy to return to Kohl's because I bought it in December and it was too expensive. Someone might want it for sure.
There you go.
Oh, and Crystal got one for $50?
Yes.
Wow. Homer's Hippo got one on Amazon. John says, I couldn't live without my creamy.
Yes.
And again, you don't have to have a creamy.
You don't have to.
They're just really cool.
But you know what I've been doing? I've been doing the keto bricks. I got the little teeny tiny mold.
The half circle,
That's like
half spheres.
cereal size. And I melt the keto bricks and I put them in there. And then and the thing about keto bricks is they kind of melt. Like as you're eating them,
Yeah, so
if
you
your
put
hands
those in
are
the
hot or something like
creamy?
that. So I put them in the creamy, and then they don't melt, and they're like the little crispy, yummy bites.
It's Annabella's birthday on Sunday. Me speak good. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annabella, on Sunday. Happy birthday to you. Dang it, we forgot to sing to my mom.
Let's sing to her right now.
To my mom? Mm-hmm. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Oh, we're on the wrong key.
Okay.
I went up. Okay.
Yeah, you're messed up.
Okay, you give me where you want to be at. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday to you. One thing I learned in South America, because there's no pianos anywhere, is if you're gonna sing stuff a cappella, have somebody sing the first
line.
3 or 4 notes. That way you can get the rhythm and you can get the pitch.
The problem
that way
with
you
me
all come in on the
is
right
I usually
pitch.
come in low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swing
So then we're like,
low,
we're at the bottom.
sweet chariot. Crystal says, bruh. Orange cream is also amazing. I did a 5-star review for that too. Had it last weekend. Couldn't stop dancing as I was sipping my blender bottle. That would have been really funny. It would have been
orange cream.
Going all over your face. Carrie Brown is here. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Let's see. Annabella says, thank you guys. Exposing Darkness says, Guava Grapefruit is going away too. So Guava Grapefruit, let's pull up
Yes. I am sad Guava Grapefruit is going away. It's sad.
Oh my gosh, misspelled good.
Orange cream
A-V-A-I-L.
is good. But you know what? While you can get some of those summer flavors, you should try the shrimp because it's amazing. All it is, it's Joe and Rachel's recipe. They made it up. It's coconut and a packet of Keto Chow. And then you put them together.
There's Guava Grapefruit right there. Guava Grapefruit.
It's over.
Is discontinued.
It's over.
So that and grape. So it was one of the ones, we actually came out with Guava Grapefruit some time ago. And the stock of it has just, well, it's got a 5-year shelf life.
Yep.
Same thing with the orange mango.
For sure.
I need to get more of the Guava Grapefruit because I really like that
I
flavor.
like it too. Do we still have some in stock? Are we
Yeah,
talking
we do.
about it?
We totally still, and that's why it says on the discontinued. You may find some sizes still available while other sizes are sold out. When the supply, if any, runs out, it will not be available for sale, and we do not have current plans to restock
I'm so
it.
sorry.
So if you actually click on Guava Grapefruit,
Guava Grapefruit.
yeah, we still have.
Well, maybe we should use that to make the shrimp, because that would be good.
And
But
you can
anyway,
get
the
a
shrimp
go-pack, too.
is coconut, and it's the packet, and you mix it together, and then you dip your shrimp in egg, and then you dip it in there, and then you put it in the oven, and it's yummy. Well, you could fry it, but I just don't have very good success frying things, so I just don't.
Valiant says Keto Chow karaoke. The problem is we would get a copyright strike if we actually did it. I toyed with the idea of doing a karaoke session with our kids on a live stream.
That would be fun.
You told me no.
Oh, but I only want like a little bit of a song. I can't do a whole song. That's too boring.
Like I think it was for Christmas time or something like that. I'm like, well, I could set it up. Like I could get the mixing board. We could put it on the TV. We could do the live stream. There would be a video of us, and because the kids really enjoy doing the karaoke, they always sing. You ended up with everyone just singing along.
Yeah,
but
it's really fun.
Anyway,
But I did say no. You're right, because I thought it was gonna be boring.
Janice says I made shrimp with
long.
orange mango. And Tracy said I had chocolate toffee and chocolate peanut butter mixed
Janice.
tonight for the first time. That makes what we
Tracy?
call Butterfinger.
Is that not your like most new flavor now? That's the best.
It is
it's
Tracy's most new flavor.
most new flavor. Delicious, most favorite. It's like your most favorite flavor now.
It's the mostest, bestest. Denise says I made Keto Chow the other night and didn't get the lid closed all the way and shook it all over myself and my keto conscience.
Oh no! Did it come out? Did you
I think we all make that mistake once.
That's the worst. And a white shirt? Oh no.
Annabella says I think blueberry pie and gingerbread are my favorite, with strawberry Keto Chow being a comfort too. That would be cool.
Yes. Oh, Denise, did you get the Jesus shirt yet? I just want to know. I have not worn mine yet, but I ordered it.
Platte River Keto says my daughter Emily says to tell you.
Oh,
hi, Chris and
hi,
Miriam.
Emily.
Hi back at you. GB says karaoke ADD. I'm with you, Miriam.
Yeah. I like the chorus, or like maybe one verse in the chorus. I'm like, that's it.
Marie says you could do the karaoke at the next meetup in July. I actually had, my laptop has Carafun on it, and I had everything hooked up. I totally could have started up karaoke, but there was only like 25 minutes before the meetup started. And I'm like, hey, Kim, you want to do karaoke? And she's like, no.
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 I was sick. I didn't even go. I stayed home in my bed and
Yep.
coughed to myself. It was sad.
Marie, Tracy says, yes, it's the most
See?
favorite.
I told you. I knew. Because Tracy and I were tight.
Okay, so here's another question for you. Christopher, not me, the other one.
Okay.
You only call me Christopher
There
if
are a
I'm
lot
really
of
in trouble.
Christophers. Yeah, I asked him if I could call him that when we were dating, and he said no.
Not unless you're my mom, and not unless I'm in trouble. So,
Why would you ever be in trouble?
you would be surprised. Anyway, Christopher wants to know, for those of you who use a blender of sorts, how do you do it? Do you use a rubber spatula or something to scrape it all out?
Oh yeah. Well, and you know what? Sometimes that's really helpful. So we have the Vitamix, but before that we didn't have one. And then you can use a spatula to scrape it. It's pretty easy. But we really like on the Vitamix how you can turn it down really low. And you put the butter in first, then put water in to get
Most
out
of
of the butter. Like you get the rest of the butter from your pourer with the hot water, or at least pretty warm water. And then you put your Keto Chow in, and if you want to add collagen or gelatin or anything else, add all that stuff while it's on low. And then you can just add the water to it. It's super easy.
Yeah. I'm trying to find I made a video and I can never find it on YouTube.
Maybe it's not on YouTube. Maybe it's in your brain.
Nope. It's the video where I stuck a GoPro on my forehead.
Like a pro. It's called Like a Pro.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, look. I'm right.
How to
It's
mix
like a
Keto
pro.
Chow like a pro.
Also, if you want to get dizzy, there's our kitchen.
Anyway, so yeah, like Miriam was talking about, it's thinking real hard. Bum, bum, bum,
I
bum,
mixed
bum,
a
bum.
whole
So
bunch
it's
of
going.
Keto Chow today.
You got to add and when so it's already going, and I'm dropping the.
Oh yeah, and then you're just putting it in there.
Yep.
You're making chocolate mint, looks like.
Yep. Then you drop it in there while it's running.
I love chocolate mint so much.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Later.
Anyway, yeah, that's how I do it. Then you don't have to scrape the sides. But when we go on trips, we're using an immersion
we use
blender.
an immersion blender.
In just a gallon pitcher.
And then you can kind of scrape the sides with an immersion blender too. But usually we don't have to scrape the sides. So. Just gotta
Yep.
play with it till you get the way you like to mix it.
Annabelle says you could sing Cows with Guns. Yeah,
Cows
probably
with guns.
Dennis says, where's Carrie? Carrie went to bed. He was tired.
Sleepy.
Annabelle says, I love the name Christopher from a British drama, Foyle's War. Never heard of it.
Ooh.
Linda says, I love the chai latte, by the way. Two Crazy Ketos did a good job.
Thank you. I'm so glad you like it.
Keto and Miss is adjusting to melting my butter using hot water instead of the microwave. We got rid of our microwave. The only thing I miss is melting butter.
Yes, and now you just got to do it in a saucepan. It does smell better though. Like
What?
if you make it in a saucepan. Plus, if you accidentally brown it, it's so tasty.
You're not mad about that. Annabella wants to know, Miriam, how much fat do you use when you make Keto Chow
Well,
ice cream?
my macros are changing every single week. So I have been just doing like a little bit less fat than normal. So like 1 tablespoon maybe. And then I add fat to other things that I'm eating if I need more. Because I'm working with a coach right now and he has me doing a very specific plan. So it's probably not the best person to ask. Chris does, what, a half a stick of butter?
Well, because most of the time I don't end up actually eating the Keto Chows that I make.
Okay.
So I just make them kind of generic and to a good level that my kids will need. Anyway, I'm just doing a half a stick of butter in each one.
Yeah, but she was talking about the creamy. So what do you do?
You do
a half a stick?
I use a half a stick of butter.
Okay.
And in that video, I actually show exactly how I do it. I do 4 at a time in the space that would normally be 3 Keto Chows if you were making the shake. Because in the creamy, you only have the 2 cups, the 16 ounces. And so, yeah, it's a bit saltier, but I like the saltiness of the creamies when it has less water. So, yeah, I do it exactly. Oh, you know what I should do?
Just put that in the
grab
link.
the link. Except
it in
watch
there.
what's going to happen. You ready?
You put it,
It's going
and
to
it's gonna go at the
kick
bottom.
me out.
Gosh, Chris. It didn't kick you out. Good job.
Wow, it
Because
did.
you got done seeing all the motorcycles.
So weird. Anyway, apparently, yeah. So that's exactly how I make it. Is in there. Gigi says I made Neapolitan shakes and creamy. I used 2 vanilla, 2 chocolate, and 1 natural strawberry. They were amazing.
Oh,
Now, did you have them in
Separated?
layers, or did
Ooh,
you just
yeah.
mix it together? That's what I want to know.
She had to have made layers so it would be cute. I mean, really.
Ken Dennis made a creamy with 14 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Because sometimes when you make it and it has that hollow place in the middle, he filled that up with heavy cream and then ran it again.
Yummy.
I've found that if you make a Ninja Creamy, especially, let's say you eat half of one,
Right.
then you put it back in the freezer and you run it again, you end up with powder all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's actually why I don't like the Ninja Creamy Max, because
Yeah,
it
'cause
leaves
you-
space for the powder to be powdery. Whereas with the regular Ninja Creamy, there's nowhere for the powder to go, and so the blade can actually do its thing.
Sorry.
But if you
guys.
run in the Ninja Creamy and you end up with a bunch of powder, take a spoon and crush the powder.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's ice cream. It's weird, and I was absolutely surprised when I discovered that you could do that. But I think we're about ready for you to go be done.
Sorry, guys. I'm just a little tickled.
You're feeling a lot better, though.
So much better. And I
So good.
almost have my voice totally back, so I'm happy. I still kind of sound like I'm plugging my nose when I'm talking, but so much better.
Okay, Gigi says I mix them all together with 2 sticks of butter and 70 ounces of water.
Nice.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay.
Do we have any more questions? Or are we done with questions?
That was all the questions that I had prepared.
Alrighty.
So, and I didn't get to watch the drone news today because I had to go to the bank.
Hey, I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
I appreciate you too. John says, will you guys ever consider free shipping for subscriptions? We do for the My Chow subscriptions. Anyway, I used to get a big bottle of daily minerals, but the shipping ends up being too much because it's so heavy. So if you order a My Chow subscription and include that
And
as
then
an add-on,
as an add-on.
it should give it free
should
shipping.
work.
The problem is, we do offer free shipping on all orders over $100.
Right.
Whether it's the daily minerals, whether it's a subscription, it doesn't matter. The small little orders that we were getting they were killing us.
Yeah, but you could do, if you didn't want to get a My Chow, you could just get a couple of bottles at a time on subscription and then get them every other month or something like that, and that would save on shipping.
Or just order like 3 of them and then don't order for a while.
Yeah.
Which you may not be in a situation where you can afford to
That's true. That's
order a bunch
all
like
working the system, right?
But yeah, the free shipping, we do have it available, subscription or not, for orders over $100. So, and what happened, what it really came down to was we got another price increase from our main supplier.
And ingredients are still expensive.
The choice was either do we raise prices, which we had just done, or do we stop doing free shipping on all orders and change it to free shipping on orders over $100? And if it's under $100, we're not adding any handling fees.
Yeah,
we're literally
just
charging
the shipping that we get charged.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's an unfortunate reality that everybody has been conditioned by Amazon to think that shipping is just free, and it's not. And we don't have a giant markup. We talked earlier about we're not doing a huge Labor Day sale because we don't mark the stuff up all the rest of the year so that we can discount it just once or twice a year. We try to keep the price at a reasonable level all year long instead. So,
Yep-boo.
Anyway, John says, oh, yeah, I can just order 2 bottles at a time.
Ding, ding,
If that
ding.
works for you, that is absolutely fantastic.
Yep, that's
Super
totally
happy
great.
about it. Linda wants to know, what about root beer? Root beer is fantastic. I love it.
I like it too.
It doesn't sell very well. And
Yes.
so it's only
this is
available
the
in the
season to
single
buy it.
packets.
Buy it now. I really like. Why did I make root beer today?
I don't know.
Because I was making it for somebody else.
Yep.
That's why.
So yeah, the root beer used to be available in large bags. It's a seasonal flavor. It didn't pass the threshold for getting large bags ordered this time, and so it's only available in the singles. Melissa says, I made a batch of unsweetened chocolate core for the creamy. Used butter, allulose to sweeten, and a little bit of espresso. Came out smooth on the first second. Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. How fun is that?
Annabella is anxious for New Zealand to have the Keto Chow in large bags, of the apple pie Keto Chow in large bags. Oh my gosh.
I believe in you.
Because it makes a beautiful pastry. I love making sausage rolls and the caramel toffee tart.
Yes, yes. Those sausage rolls are yummy.
Linda says, Chris, that's good business sense. Well, actually, we consider it the way that we like companies to treat us.
Which is why we have real customer service people that you
Yeah.
can talk to. Because it's really hard to talk to people sometimes. I'm like, hey, I had the problem with this, and it's nothing. I'm like, what the?
Linda says, oh, just big bags are going away. They're actually already gone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They just never came back. But the little packets
came back
it's available as a seasonal flavor that we stock in the spring, and it's here until it sells out, probably as it gets closer to
So if you
the
want to
fall.
hoard some root beer, that's okay.
Meg says, somebody is always paying for shipping. One reason I charge as much as I do for my items in my Etsy store.
Right?
You know, and it's funny because like as a seller, what do you do? Because you have to pay for shipping, and do you just charge people more for the items and then give them free shipping? Unless they're international, in which case, sorry, you're out of luck. You have to pay for shipping and the extra on the items. Or do you charge a reasonable price for shipping and then not have the items cost as much?
Yeah.
The problem is everybody is so conditioned to free
Amazon
shipping is only
changed
shipping
them. Yep.
that there's less of a sticker shock, and you tend to sell more if you have free shipping available at some point.
Yeah.
And so for us, it's $100. With that, we're able to absorb the cost of it a lot better. Let's see. Denise, Mama 4 says, root beer is awesome. I tried that one, the one I got at Keto Chow.
Yes. I like it too.
Janice
It's
says,
good.
our shipping is
Root
amazing.
beer. You know what? It's good
One that
with
says
root beer soda.
root beer floats with ice cream and stevia root beer soda.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
what I'm
Zevia
saying.
stuff.
Like the Zevia.
Why didn't you get any of the root beer Zevia? You got like black cherry.
Do you know why? You're gonna laugh.
Why?
I just got the cute colored ones.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, oh,
Are
this
you
is pink.
serious? You bought soda based on their color entirely.
They just made me happy.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, this is pink. I got it. This is orange. Well, oh, that will match the pink. I'm the only one drinking it. It doesn't matter.
Max had an orange one last night.
And he was happy about it, okay?
Wow. That's terrible. And then he says, can we do a Dr. Pepper
fridge looked
flavor?
so
I
cute.
don't know.
It was so cute inside. All the cute colors.
I've actually never considered doing a cola flavor, and Dr. Pepper is such a specific flavor.
Yeah. Wouldn't
I'm not
that
sure
be
how
fun,
well
though?
it would work.
That would be fun. Dr. Pepper.
Anyway, Lynn says, Miriam, that's a all we did. It was just. I can't believe that.
It was just a day. I just gotten sick. I had to take Kate in to get surgery, so I was pretending that I wasn't sick in the surgical center place, and I had to go get her medicine. And my credit cards had gotten stolen 2 days before. My purse was stolen. I didn't have any way to buy anything, so I had to get all this cash. And I'm like, "Do you take a check? Do you know what a check is?" Like, and I'm like, I just walked past this really beautiful display of stevia or Zevia.
It's not in the new cans.
Oh, well, it takes a while to
When
get
we
through
were at
'em.
Product Expo
Yeah,
West,
they
they
have
had
new
their
cans.
new branding,
But you
and
know
I
what?
haven't seen that
Product
yet.
Expo West is the new launches that are coming out like in the summertime, so they probably haven't released it yet.
Maybe.
Yeah, because a lot of them we're going to release in June, July, August. So if you don't know, Zevia is coming out with new cans.
Yes.
But these ones were really pretty and displayed really nicely. And I was stressed out. I was trying to get the medication. I was all sick. And I was walking around with a mask on. And I'm like, I want this pink soda. And I want this orange soda.
I can honestly say I've never done that. Anyway.
I don't think I ever have either. But you know what? I don't care.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, it was fine.
Anything else you want to talk about tonight?
No.
Okay. Well, let's
Everything's
get you
good.
so
Let's go
you
eat
can...
dinner.
Oh, yeah. We should probably do that.
Hungry.
Well, you all have a fantastic night. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, that sale will be starting on the 25th.
This weekend.
So today's Tuesday. I think it's like Thursday night for us. I think it's Friday morning for people on the East Coast. Anyway, but the details are there in the link. So
Right.
you all have a great night, and we will see you on Monday.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.